Since last month, the Department of Fish and Wildlife has released more than 880,000 spring-run Chinook salmon and 500,000 fall-run Chinook salmon into the Feather River. But salmon fishing may still be off limits this year. Action News Now reporter Chloe Curtis shows us what's being done to help the population here at home.
Releasing more water to the Feather River helps boost survival rates for Chinook salmon as they make their way to the ocean.
And it's significant because the last few years we haven't been able to do this because the river conditions were so poor due to the drought, meaning low water, warm water.
California Department of Fish and Wildlife Information Officer Peter Tira says over the past few years, salmon have been trucked down to other areas to bypass rivers.
Our preference certainly is to kind of mimic the natural process as much as possible. These salmon would be born in the rivers and then kind of make their way slowly or quickly in some cases down to the bays and ultimately out in the ocean.
The CDFW and the DWR have been working together, increasing flows to the river as the salmon are released. Tira says the extra boost of water carries the fish further and faster and gives them more area to grow. While conditions are favorable for spawning salmon this year, the number of fish is still near a record low. That means the salmon fishing season will likely be closed.
The process is still playing out, but it certainly, so it's not quite finalized quite yet, but it looks as if our commercial and recreational ocean fishing seasons will be closed this year to protect our salmon stocks, our Chinook salmon stocks.
Tira says the next generation of Chinook salmon is swimming in the Feather River and on their way to the Pacific Ocean. While there may be short-term disappointment and concern with fish numbers,
well, what we've learned and what we are reminded of constantly is that salmon are an incredibly resilient species. And given good environmental conditions, which we seem to be seeing right now, right, with all our water and our reservoirs filling up, is that these fish will come back.
Tira tells me the California Department of Fish and Wildlife is releasing even more fall-run Chinook salmon into the Feather River this week. In Oroville, Chloe Curtis, Action News Now. Coverage you can count on.
Final decisions on inland fishery season and regulations is expected in May and could mean very limited or no salmon fishing in 2023.